For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. It's been quite a fall for Kearney's Heinrich Haarberg, who for the last month and a half has been the starting quarterback for the Nebraska football team. I talked to Haarberg this week and asked him how his life has changed over the last 6 weeks.
They've been different and all the same from the last 2.5 years. I've been coming in, doing the same stuff that I've been doing for the last, like I said, 2.5 years, but at the same time, there's some different variances to it. Saturdays have been a little bit different, but beyond that, just try to keep everything the same.
Have you even had time to try to absorb this and enjoy this? Because you're right now you're the dream of a lot of kids in Nebraska high school football, to be the starting quarterback in Nebraska.
I haven't really had time to think about what's happened. Think about all the work that I've put into this, or be grateful for everyone who's put time and energy into me. But I think at the same time, I don't want to get caught up in that, and because then it becomes something bigger than really I want it to be. I want it to be just playing football, trusting the process every day.
How do you feel you played? What are you the most happy about?
Yeah, I really think I was happy with how I've kind of led the team, led the offense as a first-time starter. I hope the relationships that I've built have carried over into this year and have helped this team, this offense, become better as we continue to build. I'm happy with. I think when you turn on the tape, there's not a lot of times where even if I'm tired, I'm loafing. I try to give everything I got every play. So those are two things that I've tried to really pride myself on.
Today we're talking with Nebraska starting quarterback Heinrich Haarberg. Heinrich, each time you go out there, does it seem like the game slows down maybe a little bit for you?
Yeah, the more reps you get, especially in those live game scenarios, the more that you're going to be able to see stuff. But at the same time, every team's different. So, that's when, once you've seen, you're never going to see every look. They're always going to bring something new. As soon as you think you've got a team down, they're going to bring a different blitz or a different coverage. So the more reps I get, I feel like the more comfortable I'll be.
I know folks have been kind of excited seeing you run the option. You like that?
Yeah, I love doing that. That gives me an opportunity to show off some of my talents. That doesn't mean that that's the only thing that I can do. I think I'm still growing in the option game and also in the passing game. Just like I'm trying to grow in all facets right now. Not anywhere near where I want to be. So just continuing to grow.
How about the offense? You guys have been trying to kind of find your niche, but you've had so many injuries to deal with. How are you guys trying to handle that and move forward? You could have an entirely different offensive line in front of you come this Saturday. Yeah,
but that's the thing about Coach Rule and what he's built here is the process that we have. It's that when Jeff went down and I came in, I like to think that I took the reins. I never looked back. Starting from even when I went in Colorado, I went in, I didn't blink. I just trusted my training, trusted Coach Rule and Coach Sat, and just took it and ran. So I think those guys will do the same no matter who's in. You guys have been able to string some decent performances together. Do you feel as a team maybe you're starting to build some momentum here midseason? Yeah, as a team, we've two straight conference games in the Big Ten. It's hard to do, and now we've got a winning record for the first time in a while, and we're just as a team we're just starting to build momentum, and hopefully we just don't slow down. What's kind of your scout on Purdue this weekend? What are you guys going to see from them? Yeah, they've got some really good athletes, and they're going to try and box us up, and they're gonna make us run the ball hard. They've got some really good athletes outside, like I said, and so we're gonna have to be deliberate in the pass game and run downhill and try and get first downs. This might seem like a simple question, but are you having fun? How much of a blast is this being the quarterback at Nebraska? Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, I've been trying to find a fine line between stepping back and really thinking about what this is, and also, taking it one day at a time, and, not looking at that right now. And at the same time, every time I go out in that stadium, take the field, it's crazy to think that, at one time I was up in those stands, watching Taylor Martinez and Tommy Armstrong, and now I'm in, the same spot that those guys were. So.
And that was Nebraska's starting quarterback, Heinrich Haarberg, who is 4-1 as a starter for the Huskers. Nebraska entertains Purdue on Saturday. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.